guys, I'm sitting in traffic again. I wanted to send a shout out to you guys about the compliance update that we all received. I know with the whole Facebook posting today, it was a little chaotic here the last couple of hours. Anyway, what I want to say about the compliance video, I don't know if you've all seen it. It's called, it's Troy, I can't pronounce his last name. I don't know if it's Dulce or however you say it. He had a great video on the FTC and the FDA. A lot of network marketing companies right now are under scrutiny. And it's because of crazy false claims that a lot of these companies are making and their representatives are making. And a lot of them have been shut down. And I want to be honest and real with you guys. When I brought you onto the team, I never once said that you could eat anything that you wanted and that you took Plexus and that you would be perfectly fine and that you would lose weight and your life would be perfect. I never made any of those claims. And I wholeheartedly believe in these products because they have made me feel better. I have, witnessed it myself, but I have also tried changing my eating habits. I have, increased my exercise. I have done different things to change my lifestyle. And it's not about the miracle product or the miracle cure. It is more about the culture of the company, your team, your willpower, and of course, like I said, the products are amazing, but we cannot continue to make medical claims because we're on their radar, and I don't want anything bad to happen to Plexus or the company because, we were outside of compliance, and this is not something that we've talked about very much. We were just assuming, even when I came on board, we all assumed that we could just post, whatever. And I was posting from other people's pages and things like that. But now, as I've started reading, I really understand, what's happening with these claims. And it's not us in general. It's not us. It's different people that we've taken things and we've reposted, or, we tried to come up with our own post, and sometimes we don't realize how those posts come off. It's kind of like a few months ago when there was a post that my team members made, and I made the post myself, and it was copied from, I forgot where, but a lot of us used the post, and it caused a lot of chaos because we had nurses and all sorts of people attacking the post and, saying that Plexus wasn't for real. And, at the time I didn't really understand why they were doing that. So now I understand. And the reason is because Plexus we have not tested each one of the ingredients or as a combined set of ingredients. The ingredients are fine, and the ingredients help with certain issues. However, just like in Troy's video, he mentioned that once you put them together, you could get a whole different outcome. And I'm not saying that Plexus is bad, because it's not. It's just that when other people from the outside are looking at the product, people who have never tried it, they start really questioning and coming up with things that may or may not be true, but are questionable. And I've even had this talk about the whole FDA approval on the products and being tested and having, scientific testing. And to be honest, I think it's a lot of it is kind of silly in a way, because here we are, the FDA has approved all sorts of drugs and things that are out there on the market that can kill you. And it amazes me that things like that are being prescribed by doctors, but things like Plexus are not. And right now we live in a society that would rather attack you than listen to you. So I want us all to be careful, because I don't want to be outside of compliance. I love this company and I don't want anything bad to happen. But I'm just, wanting you all to think about what you post and how you might react, as far as if it's the miracle. If it sounds like the miracle thing, it's probably not the right thing to post. If it's questionable, it's probably not the right thing to post. Like one of the things that I'm going to have to change even on my PowerPoint is there's an image and it says, have you ever had any of these issues? And it has thyroid disease and all of these medical terms on it. And of course, I'm going to have to get rid of that. And I now understand why. And it didn't occur to me until now with all this trouble that we've been having, that why now it makes sense, is because of how things are tested and how the FDA and FTC go about, scrutinizing companies. And Plexus is going to be on the radar because a lot of marketing companies have already been attacked just because of the way that we do business. And I know it may not sound fair, it may sound crazy, it may suck, and yes, it does. I totally agree with that one. But I want us all to be in compliance, and I want us to all do the right thing. I don't want anybody getting any backlash from people. If we can avoid any kind of backlash, as far as medical, whatever, if you want to talk to someone one-on-one and they ask you about certain things, you can tell them how it's helped you and that it might help them. But just don't go as far as saying that it's any kind of cure or, anything like that, because I don't want us to be outside of compliance, and I just want us all to be careful. And don't think that you can't post, because I'm going to continue posting every day. It's just copy what I post if you want to, or kind of rewrite it in your own words if you want to. That's totally fine. But I'm going to be working with a lot of our uplines now to try to come up with some sort of training, especially for our newbies, about how to post and, kind of what to look for. And then that way we'll make sure that we're in compliance and that, we're not going to get attacked, or the FDA is not going to come after us, because they won't just come after a company. They'll come after you personally. So, like I said, I don't want to scare anybody. I don't want to freak anybody out. Y'all all have done amazing jobs with the post, and I want us to continue posting what we've been posting, because they've all been, pretty good. I can't say that anything that y'all posted has been out of line, or I would have said something. So like I said, if you have any questions, if there's anything that you feel like that, is questionable, then just come to me and talk to me, or, and just be careful how you say things. Just don't make it sound like it's a cure-all and that, you can eat whatever and do whatever and that it's going to work and you're going to drop 40 pounds in a month. Which I know none of y'all have said that, but I've seen posts from other ambassadors, and I'm not going to name any names. It wasn't anybody on our team or our uplines. It was other people outside of our group that posted crazy things, and I don't, if I question it, then, because I'm a skeptic, and if I start to question things like that, it's probably because it's not true. So we want to make sure that we do everything we can to post on social media correctly, because like I said, we live in a society right now where anything on social media can be found. You can be attacked, you can be, and people will send you a message privately, or they'll post on your page. Like me and Dana were called scam artists the other day for posting about Plexus. Even though it was somebody I knew that called me a scam artist, and her too. People are all about trying to not help you. So like I said, just if you have a question about a post, just come to me. I will be glad to help you, reword it. I've got an English background, so I'll make sure that everything sounds compliant. And I may be trying to come up with some posts that that we can use. And like I said, just, all the other funny posts are fine, like about being the crazy Plexus lady. That kind of stuff is perfectly fine. But when it comes to posting about the actual products and product information, just give me a shout and let me know if there's something that you have a question about, and I will be more than happy to help you. So just as far as the compliance, let's just all, be a little more careful this week and the upcoming weeks about posting. And when I get some updates and some training in order, I will definitely let you guys know. Thanks.